Hey, what's up, y'all? Did I not? All right,
Good catch.
we are live, people. The boys told me I didn't hit the button. How y'all doing? It's Friday. I thought I hit the button twice. We made it. We almost made it. We just did a little bit of a show. We'll try to do it again for you. We'll do a take 2 on it. Oh, Andrew loves it.
Good catch.
Hello. Well, it's Friday and it's live. Live. No tape.
Well,
That's what
now
happens.
it's live. Now
It's live. Now we're live. That's what happens on a live broadcast. How y'all doing tonight? It's Friday. What's that, Andrew?
That's
That was awesome.
That's folly right now. That's a folly for the 100th episode if we make it that far.
Worth the wait. Lost. Did you hear what happened, dude? Like I thought
Oh
I
my
hit
gosh.
the live button twice. We've been sitting here doing a show for basically ourselves since since 8 o'clock. So
Solid 10 minutes, yeah.
we're gonna try to go over it again. How y'all doing tonight? Happy Friday. I'm Bobby. That's Andrew laughing his ass off at me. That's Boneloads out on the West Coast as usual. Bobby Nick's in here moderating and being my extra brain cell. And so how well that worked, I don't know, but yeah, so we're live now.
No one noticed it.
No one noticed. Who did first notice?
Andrew.
Did he?
No, it was me.
Okay,
Oh,
I
shoot.
thought it might have been Bobby.
Yeah.
Welcome finally.
Are we
Welcome.
live?
Yeah, that's what. Because I went to the YouTube, the actual
Yeah.
YouTube, and I was like
To see
waiting.
Yeah.
I'm like, uh-oh. And then I came back here and I looked at the thing, and it's like it's scheduled. It still says scheduled.
Wow.
That
Well,
was
it
amazing.
took me to episode
Wow.
7 to screw that up, guys. So I'm going to say that's a pretty good track record.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Holy moly.
Holy crap.
Let's take a pause for the cause. Good evening. We're going to try this again.
Oh,
All right.
And since everyone missed that, I called Bobby Sandy No Facts.
Here we go.
Since his sports limited is, sports knowledge is limited,
Boom. There you go. That's Bobby No
Thank
Facts,
you,
but
thank
he's,
you, thank you.
Yeah, there you go, bro. All right, so let's go over this again. Andrew, I see you're feeling much better now. You're laughing at me, bro. But tell everybody how you're feeling tonight.
okay. As you guys know, I tested positive for COVID on Monday. Started feeling cold symptoms on Monday. Tested on Wednesday, and I popped 2 positive tests. We did 2 tests just to be sure it was correct.
2 tests.
We didn't want like a faulty test to go by,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you have the COVID. You haven't been feeling well, but you're a trooper. The show must go on kind of guy. So you're here doing your thing, even though you're going to be you got to stay at the house until after the holiday, right, bro?
Yep.
Man.
July 6th.
July 6th, you get off house arrest, huh?
As a precaution, yeah.
But he's here to kick off the sports tonight. Hey, Boneloads, how you doing out there on the West Coast, brother, man?
Oh man, doing good. Looking forward to my Padres tonight, playing against Philly.
All right, man. That sounds good. Yeah, like I said, I saw you in the chat during the week, but I haven't had a chance to talk to you otherwise. So it's good to see you here tonight.
Thank you.
Can I come in with something?
Come on, man, and look at this. If you get a chance, look at the screen, buddy, because I got a message up for you. Paul says sending love.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. So,
and I hear Bally Sports or something in the background.
Oh shit! Turn it down.
No, it's cool. It's not that loud. I just know. I just know the song.
What do you want to say, Andrew?
So 6 teams from each league, the American League and National League, will make the postseason for a total of 12 teams this postseason.
12
love it.
teams. So there's 32 teams in the league, right? So 12 of them make the playoffs.
Yep.
So that's it's almost a third of the teams, right?
Yeah, I think that's fair because in
Or
2020,
more.
yeah, a bunch of teams made it, and then last year it seemed like they did away with that, but now this year they got it back again. So that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, it was make 3 wild card teams, which
Yeah,
is
we always
awesome.
talk
because,
about how when you have the teams that come on strong at the end of a season where they might have started out like lukewarm, and then you like to see a team that kind of caught on and it could go
Like
to the
the
playoffs,
Red Sox.
get like a
Yeah.
wild card spot to see what they could actually
Yeah.
do.
Sox
Like
are on fire.
Like the Red Sox. I thought they were gonna suck.
Answer your question. According to Wikipedia, the Boston
Alexa!
Uh-oh.
Not now, Alexa.
Shut up.
Is that an actual Alexa command? I don't have one. Is that a thing? Alexa, shut up. Does that work?
Like, my bad, homie.
Yeah, my bad, homie.
But who knows? The Brewers and Padres might meet in the postseason. I might have to go out to Milwaukee for a game.
Now, I assume that's the last comment was about the too many playoff teams you feel?
Oh,
I guess 12
lots
is
of them
too
like
many,
it.
huh?
I know baseball's always been so exclusive.
More deserved, yeah.
There used to be 10 or I think either 10 or just 8.
8, I think. 1 wild card and 3 division winners. And before that, there was only 6 because there was no wild card until not that long ago. In our lifetime. A little before your lifetime. Andrew was born the year they started interleague. That's pretty funny.
Right?
Yeah, because we're always our whole lives we're like interleague, and then like Andrew, that's all he's known.
All right. Well, as you can see, we like talking about.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was going to say the National and American League never played each other, Andrew, up until '96.
Really?
Yeah.
That's when Andrew. Yeah, dude. Yeah, when we grew up, this wasn't a thing. You only saw the American League play a National League team in the World Series, and that was it. Yeah. So this is
Law says Andrew's girlfriend Alexa.
Hey now.
Hey,
she's hot.
That's none of my business, bro.
Alec Manoah is a big dude. Holy shit.
Now, who's he play for, brother?
Yelling.
He's a Brewer.
Blue Jays.
Oh, a Blue Jay. Okay.
6'6", 285.
Wow. Yeah, they're big dudes.
That's
Sometimes
pretty cool.
TV doesn't do them justice. You go out there and see how big them guys are when you see them live at the stadium. All right. Well, speaking of baseball, let's roll this one that Andrew sent me. With this nasty pitch. He said, "Bob, this is nasty." Check it out, Andrew. Here it is, brother. Talk about this pitch.
Clay Holmes, the de facto closer now with Aroldis Chapman out, threw this nasty flutter ball sinker.
Yeah. Yep, a 98-mile-an-hour sinker ball.
That's crazy.
Swerving. We got London on the track. Swerving.
That's like almost humanly impossible.
Yeah, to get that kind of momentum, throw it approximately 100 miles an hour, and you get it to move 20 inches away from the batter, from the thing you initially shot for. That's pretty impressive.
I don't think you can make a machine to do that. I don't even think a pitching machine can do that.
Right. Andrew said, "What'd you say? That's a filthy pitch, right?"
Oh, you go this.
But yeah, I haven't seen a ball manipulated like that since like the last porn I seen. So.
There you go. So look,
or since
thinks it makes for a better. Go ahead, Bones.
I say since LeVar was running the show with his kids. Go ahead.
I think Law says he thinks it makes for a better fight during the regular season if there's less teams.
I just feel bad because there's like dudes that play Hall of Fame careers that like make the playoffs maybe once in their life. Not
Yeah.
even sometimes. I think there's some dudes that like have never made the playoffs.
But you can make the argument that kind of waters down or devalues what it means to get to the playoffs if like half of the league or maybe 2/3 of it. So I can see where people feel that way, but they're going to try to keep as many fans as happy as they can, as long as they can, right?
Amen.
That's what it's all about. And the
Yeah.
next thing Andrew sent me was talking about the Yankees, how filthy the Yankees are this year. What do you got to say about that, Andrew? Here's their record: 51-18, 115 home runs, 353 runs.
Crazy.
Aaron Judge has 27 home runs already. It's not even the All-Star break yet. What do you think about that, brother?
I think they could make the 2001 Mariners look like a baby team. They could win 130, 140 games. Be an all-time record.
Wow, they are on a pace, and
Wow.
Yankees are doing what the Yankees do. They either see to buy or a combination, or buy and cultivate some of the best talent, and they're always in.
How many?
They're always in the mix.
My bad. How many losses do they have again? Can I see? Was it 50
As
something
of-
and 10 or?
17.
There we go.
Okay.
17.
Yeah. They'll have to probably win a little more games on the back end, but they could definitely. They're chasing that freaking record. That's crazy.
51-18. 51-18.
It's nuts. Yeah.
Right.
That's
And it's not even the All-Star break. That's the barometer, right? Is where are you at by the All-Star break?
not even freaking close.
Right, so-
We're like
Does
2 weeks
anyone
away.
Does anyone remember that team? The 2001.
I do. Yeah,
Was
it
that
was
had to
Evero's
be when
first
Ken
year.
Griffey was there, right? Ken
No,
Griffey
he
Jr.?
left. He was already Randy Johnson, Ken Griffey, and A-Rod had already left, but they had Ichiro his rookie year.
Ichiro time, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I
Right.
think they still like Brett Boone, Jay Buhner, those guys.
And
Edgar
on another
Martinez.
baseball story, Andrew sent me about Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani, Andrew. Do you remember what you sent me about him? He's the first player to have 2 records. Do you remember these records?
2 home runs, 8 RBIs, and 6 innings, 13 strikeouts the next night. This dude is filth.
And I'm pretty sure that Andrew didn't read that. He just recited that off the top of his head, if you all didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, Andrew is right in that he's the first Major League Baseball player with both 8 RBIs and 13 strikeouts in a career. Now, he is somewhat of an anomaly as far as the hitting and the pitching stats, getting all those, because he's a Babe Ruth type in that he's pitching and he's hitting. So he's he's breaking records at both, simultaneously.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
There's no one like
I
him.
mean, right. I mean, other than like a Babe Ruth, can we think of anyone in between that's ever been like this, that they've allowed to pitch and attempt to be this offensively powerful?
No.
I can't think of anyone.
He's funny too. Is
he?
Yeah, he's in the commercial. Yeah, he's in the MLB The Show commercial. And there's like this old coach ragging on him. He's like, "Whatever you say, coach. Okay." And he's like patting him on the back. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Sorry, Andrew. What were you saying?
Did you show everyone the clip of Shohei and the pitch comp system?
Well, then we covered that last week, brother, right? Remember we did that with the singing in it and everything? Yeah, that was good, right? So they used he's talking about last week's episode. We talked about the PitchCom communication system where the catcher hits a button and it's audibleized in the pitcher's ear what the next pitch the manager would like to be thrown in the game, in the situation. And they want to use it like speed up the game and bring technology to the game. So
I thought that was hilarious.
I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, they were saying Mr. Telephone Man by a New Edition. Yeah, got some radio interference, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to move on to some NFL news now. And unfortunately, this week we have some somber NFL news, especially here in Baltimore, and that suddenly this week, 2 Baltimore Ravens passed away. The players, one of them was a young player, Jalen Ferguson. He was a young current player, and unfortunately, it was reported that he was found dead in a row house in Baltimore. So that's normally not a good thing. The cause of death hasn't been determined yet, from what I understand. But
What do you
young man,
think caused it?
A what house?
a Baltimore row house, just just the row houses in Baltimore in the city. So
Okay.
I don't know if he was visiting family there, if he was at the wrong place or wrong time, or if there's drugs involved. I mean, you can speculate anything, Andrew, but
Yeah.
the cause of death hasn't been determined yet, but it's unfortunate. Young loss of life. And then later on that day, unfortunately, the Baltimore Ravens had to put out yet another tweet about a player passing away. And this time, it was Tony Siragusa. He was the champion of the Baltimore Ravens 2000 season. He's a defensive tackle. He was only 55 years old, and he unfortunately he died in his home in New Jersey. So yeah, it was just kind of odd that day. I woke up and they reported the Jalen Ferguson, and then later on, you're just kind of processing that, and later in the afternoon, you hear that this guy that 55 years old, he passed away. So rest in peace to those men.
So
I love the dude.
one active player and one retired.
Retired. Yeah. Yeah.
That's fine.
Siragusa was actually on Stern show. Stern interviewed him one time for an episode, or for had him on for an interview, and yeah, he was such a funny guy. They were on the very first season of Hard Knocks, and he was joking about a transvestite that would send Shannon Sharp mail like every week.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because I saw the first season of Hard Knocks, and you're right, it was hilarious.
Yeah, Siragusa was such a funny guy.
Siragusa a talk show personality?
Yes.
He was a defensive tackle, and then he went on. He did some sideline reporting for Fox NFL coverage. He would just hang out and have fun and everything. But in the first season of Hard Knocks, he was locked Shannon Sharp and all the other tight ends into the tight end room, and Shannon Sharp was upset, and he wanted his.
Who he is? I didn't remember who the guy was for a minute.
Yeah.
He's legendary.
Him.
Me too. I really did.
I can't believe I forgot who the guy was.
Yeah. So rest in peace to those men, and best wishes to their families. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a friend and a guest joining us. Say hello to Marco. What's up, Marco?
Hey.
Marco.
How you doing, brother?
Good.
Good. Very good.
We're watching
we got Blunt Girl in the chat.
We're watching
All right.
the game. Here, I'll get rid of that
Blunt
kid.
Girl.
Trying to hit Marco's music.
That's right.
I like to play that for Marco when he comes in. Hey, man.
Nice jersey, bro.
Represent, bro. I'm glad you showed up. I wore this for you the other time, too. Yeah, man. Joe, you have to keep me up to date on the score. There you go. Let's get this.
I'm watching it, so if I scream again, you better, get it.
One win away, man.
It's still 0-0, so the fucking Lightning looks like they're badass, man.
Oh yeah.
Andrew, exactly. We have a better team. They have the better goalie though. So
yeah, Vasilevsky. I mean, this is the most goalies I can remember seeing him give up in quite a while. Dude, some of these larger games. Normally he's a 1-2 goal guy at the most.
What's that, Andrew?
2 ground balls.
Andrew, we're talking about Stanley Cup Finals here, bro.
You're talking about your balls being ground up.
Yeah,
what are you talking about over there, brother?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
The Brewers
together.
are playing somebody.
Thank you for joining us, Marco. Glad you're here.
Yeah,
More
sorry about last night. That's all I gotta say.
That's
it's
okay,
all good,
brother.
man. It's all good. That was a good bit.
We got humor out of a lot of ends of it. Your reaction was funny. It was all good. All good.
I'm all you motherfuckers like.
Right. That's why at one point it started to get comical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you happen to watch the end of it?
End of what?
The end of the show. Oh,
yeah.
You want to know if you went back and watched it?
No, I did not.
You should. You really should.
All right, we got a message from My Lost Interest here. He's saying go Lanch.
Yeah. Go Nordics.
I think that's like a flavor at Starbucks or something.
Damn.
Boneloads, how you doing, bro?
I'm good. How you doing,
Yes,
Marco?
Celeste is
I'm
showing
good,
the
I'm
net.
good.
I
Good to
get
see
you,
ya.
lost.
It's Friday, you know. Fucking
He is strong
goddamn.
in the net.
Amen.
Oh, there you go. That's for a loss for the net joke. All right. I get it. All right. Well, welcome. All right. We're going to do another NFL story here. This came out. Another thing, of course. Andrew, the Human Sports Ticker, sent me, even though he's under the weather.
Yeah,
He's
Andrew, how
also-
you feeling? My older brother had COVID this week too.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
He's been riled up
unavoidable,
again.
you know. Yeah.
All right, Andrew. This is Arch Manning. Do you
Brady
want to talk
Quinn.
about Arch Manning and who he is?
Arch Manning is Eli Manning's cousin, I believe.
Nephew.
No, it's his nephew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nephew.
Yeah, Eli and Peyton Manning's brother, Cooper Manning.
The
he was
one who
also
never went to the NFL. Yeah.
Did
That
anything,
guy-
yeah.
That
Right.
guy. Yeah.
So
the
now
one that never
his
went
kid
to the
is
NFL.
balling.
He had spinal stenosis and he couldn't play medically.
He has a show on ESPN called like the Manning Hour.
Right.
Yeah.
That's great. I didn't know his kid's playing that. I thought it was like another brother. I thought it was like Archie just had another kid or something at like 80.
Right. So this is
Well, that's
Arch
what
Manning.
reminds me of like Ed McCaffrey and his kid, dude. Because
Yeah.
I'm from Denver, you know, and like fucking Ed McCaffrey is a big deal here. He's got his own mustard line and like all sorts of stupid
He used to
shit.
Kill us. Yeah.
And then
Yeah, he
like
used to kill us.
his son was like, he's a running back, right? Like,
Stud
Yeah,
running
Christian
back, like the
McCaffrey.
best
Yeah,
of the league.
yeah.
Yeah.
which is
So-
crazy
so
because
the-
Ed was a fucking wide receiver, you know, like.
So the
Hello.
Manning family is like a
Oh,
football dynasty or what?
They're a dynasty.
Oh
now.
yeah,
they're
dude.
like the Kennedys of football, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
our Archie played for the New Orleans Saints too. Like he's a Hall of
Right.
Famer and like but never won anything.
yeah.
Just
So-
because my mom's from Indiana, I'm from Denver, so like fucking
That's
when we got Peyton Manning, that was a big deal. Like
Had to be a dream come true. For
oh
you
yeah,
guys,
like everybody's like, you know, my mom's all like, I hate football, but fuck yeah, like.
Right. So there's Eli, Peyton, and Cooper. This is Cooper's son, and he announced that he committed to University of Texas. What do you think about Andrew? Since the family like went to Ole Miss and everything, he made his own choice.
I think he's gonna break school records and be drafted by a good team and be better than Eli.
whoa.
Oh,
Ooh.
controversy, Andrew. Never short.
I think
Of
he's gonna be
opinion.
drafted by the Browns, Andrew. Anything.
Did I hear somebody mumble Brady Quinn? I thought I heard a Brady Quinn.
That was
reference
me.
or something.
Yeah. It's like he kind
I
of looks
thought
like
I heard
Brady
that,
Quinn.
Bones.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
did say Brady Quinn, didn't you?
Yeah.
Now, what makes you say Brady Quinn? Just his body
He just
style
looked like
or
him.
something about?
No, he just kind of looked like him. Yeah. That was all. I haven't seen him play.
Yeah, but you are right, dude. And there sometimes you can see guys with their body style, and you think, oh, I don't think this guy is so much cut out for it. Yeah, sometimes you can kind of tell by
He just
physical
looked like
attributes.
him. Yeah. That was
Hey,
all I was saying.
look at Tom Brady's his first workout video for the NFL.
Right, that's it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like he's fat as shit and like fucking like
There's
runs.
like no
timeline is
indication. Yeah.
Yeah,
That timeline is funny when he comes in all skinny and everything, and they show it over the years how he changed.
yeah, he was the joke, man, and then now he's the GOAT.
The joke, and now he's the goat. All right.
So
Yeah.
All right, moving on for a little NFL news because I know Blunt Girl's here. We'll cover some more of that. Shout out,
Cool.
Blunt Girl. Welcome. Hope you got a drink and whatever you enjoy.
Oh,
Or smoking.
yeah, I need a glass. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Actually, all right, we'll do the NFL.
4-0 Blue Jays in the second.
4-0 Blue Jays.
Adrian Hauser, four runs allowed in the second.
I like them. They have a bunch of like former players, kids, like Dante Pagette's kid, I think, plays for them.
Bo.
Still 0-0, by the way.
All right.
Oh, cool. Yeah, there's another player. Vladimir Guerrero's kid plays for them. Craig Biggio's kid plays for them. So they got 3 former players, sons that were like good too. You know, yeah, I think Dante Pichette, Craig Biggio, and Vladimir Guerrero's sons all play for Toronto.
Yeah, it's funny when you live long enough that you can see the children of your favorite players come along,
Yeah.
and you know you're kind of getting
Yeah.
a little older, right, Bones?
Yeah.
I know, it's crazy.
That's why I was. Go ahead, Andrew. Sorry.
I got to see the butt end of Vlad Guerrero's career.
He was so good.
Dude, Comper, that fucking goalie, man. Oh, that was
I
close.
got to see the butt end of Vlad Guerrero Senior's.
Senior,
Career.
and now you're seeing junior. All right, so
No,
Lost
but
has
we
a
should
question.
watch Lost. Yeah.
Did anybody watch the NFL, USFL? I personally do not. Lost. I understand that. What is it? 8 teams, and they all play in one central stadium. Does anybody else follow it that closely?
I felt bad. There was like nobody there.
No, dude, it's weird because like the field is half the size of like 100 yards. Like it's
Is it?
fucking weird.
Dude,
Like
Wow.
I'm not a fan, dude.
Okay, I haven't really tuned in much. Tuned by it, and I've seen it like in the stadium, and it didn't look like there were many fans or much going on, and so I kind of just bypassed it. But I was into the last edition of the XFL. That seemed to be picking up some momentum right before COVID hit and everything, and then they disbanded the league again.
Andrew, tell your girlfriend you're busy getting famous, okay?
They need to let
yeah,
dudes
no
like
shit.
fist fight and like celebrate
Oh,
after touchdowns and do just like a bunch of crazy shit, you know, like smoke weed on the field. Like, fuck it. You know, everyone will watch.
Well, there is some innovation that
Yeah,
comes
exactly.
out of these
Bring a gun
new
on the
leagues.
field. You know, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are
Make
some
it
innovation.
crazy.
The best quote is
Yeah.
all like, act like you've been in the end zone before. Like fucking
Yeah.
you know, I'm gonna be an asshole, you know.
So I think the XFL is going to start up again, Andrew. You remember who bought the
2020.
XFL
2023.
and who owns the XFL now?
The Rock.
The Rock. The Rock says we're going to play football.
Whoa.
He's like, you know what? You know what the Rock
Yeah,
is
what's
smelling?
cooking?
Yeah, or cooking, whatever. Yeah, like,
The Rock is smelling.
You got to cook something if you're going to smell it. So.
That's right.
yeah.
The Blue Jays just
I wasn't a Rock fan, so
Apparently.
I was mostly Stone Cold Austin. Like,
There you go.
I was more WCW at that time, anyway.
Yeah, it's actually like a minor league system for the NFL now. The NFL and XFL have a deal to where NFL will send their players down to the XFL to develop. So
What's
it's pretty
that-
cool. They have a partnership now.
Yeah, and I think that helps. A good, legit feeder system does kind of help rather than have them guys just flailing out there from just trying to land wherever. You know.
Well, same with the Canadian League had the same
they
thing
were,
too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
They
the
were,
NFL tried had some teams
they
in Europe for
are
a while. They had
talking-
NFL Europe.
Yeah,
they
which
were-
I
is
like that.
they are talking about testing rule changes as well.
Like what kind? Do
Who's
you know?
Who's talking about rule changes, Andrew?
In the XFL,
Oh,
Yeah.
they can test them out there and
Yep.
See how it translates. Okay, that's
That is
brilliant,
true.
actually.
I believe Andrew's
Yeah.
correct. I did hear as part of their partnership, it is to like share like innovations and to try out the new technologies. I know they have like some of the sensors where they can sense how many miles per hour these guys are running, and different measurements that they can get off of these players.
Yeah, and with the NFL's backing, people will come. XFL will make money. NFL will get their cut. Everybody will win.
XFL had awesome cheerleaders. Here,
Yeah, we need
Lost
more of
has got
that.
the right idea.
what's that? What's the football league with like the chicks and like the bikini kind of
Oh, it
shit?
was great. It's like the
Lingerie
lingerie
Football
football league.
League.
Yeah,
lingerie
and
football, that-
Andrew fucking knew.
That's right. Yeah.
Of course, Andrew knew.
Like right away, he's all like, "Duh, you dumbass."
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Also known
those
as
chicks hit hard though, dude. I've seen some of those fucking like clips. I'm like, Jesus
Yeah, why'd they get rid
Christ.
of that? Is there just not enough fans, or
Yeah, I think the
No.
TV deal died out, and the
We should have been
culture
more
changed
supportive.
to where people were starting to frown
Oh.
on the kind of that kind
Was
of
that
thing.
was it on Spike
Yeah.
TV or like what was it?
It was
Andrew?
on- also
Probably.
they were playing on MTV years ago. I mean, they had a couple different. And Spike, I believe you're right. They had a couple different little TV
Spike was
contracts. It would
like-
be
I
on.
remember ordering a pay-per-view called the Lingerie Bowl one year.
Really?
You know, it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
I bet, man, dude. I
Well,
love every
I'm-
clip every time I see that shit. So
Me too.
Yeah. Hey, and I tell
Yeah.
you, some of them women, when they used to have the commercials, some of them women were really out there to hit somebody. But it was funny seeing these women in this kind of
They're
sexy
balling.
clothes, and they're like laying
Yeah.
other chicks out in a different way, if you know what I mean.
oh, they lay them out. They lay them out and then pick their wedgie out. Like that was my favorite
Yeah.
part.
Let's go on the instant replay on that wedgie pick out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly. That's why we watch women's volleyball on fucking the Olympics. You know.
Great
Oh, my
precision on
goodness.
that throw. Like, yeah, that's what we're watching.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about like you hitting that ball. Like
All right, just to,
We just
to
want to
wrap
see your
up,
titties bounce.
basically.
titties bounce and the wedgie pick.
That's right.
Cheers.
Oh, look at Lost has got the great idea. See, he knows what the male fan really wants. Triple
That's a
XL.
great idea.
That's a Patreon product or some kind of exclusive product for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
They have naked news, so I've heard of weirder things. So
I
you know.
paid for that too. So
So to wrap up, the Avalanche are playing. There's currently no score, right?
0-0.
I think we
Yeah.
probably
Zero.
hear from
0.0.
Yeah.
0.0.
Mr. Blukowski.
Is it still for
0.0.
0.0.
Marco, is it first period?
do we
Yeah,
have
yeah, it's first period.
The
more,
intermission kills me. It's like so long. Sorry, my bad, Andrew. Go ahead.
do we have
talking
more
about
sports news?
We got plenty more
Well,
stuff, bro. We got,
what about Ric Flair's last fight?
Mm.
do we know who he's even wrestling yet, bro?
I have
you
no
heard?
idea, man. Like,
Me
but
neither, and that's
he
why
keeps
I'm
he
kinda
keeps promoting it too. I'm like, well,
Yeah, he's
it's
calling out
it's a
someone.
straight up money grab. Don't forget
Yeah.
women's volleyball. Oh yes.
dude, he's
Yeah.
like the same age as my fucking dad, dude.
Oh,
Like,
I missed that. I missed out on that. There's a fanny spank. Oh,
Oh, yeah,
sounds
doing
good
that
to
beach
me.
volleyball when they stand up and a little pop.
I don't think they do that in Canada.
I don't know, maybe not.
Maybe that's
Yeah,
another
I-
pay per view for another day.
I don't think
Bob.
I've seen a
Yeah.
Canadian team playing. beach
Canada
volleyball.
is
So-
America PG. So
Canada.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
Canada.
So Andrew,
we,
no
Andrew
offense.
sent me.
we don't have any of the fun stuff
Oh,
here.
geez.
Yeah, you don't have school shootings. You don't have.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just
Wow.
saying.
The
I'm
beach
just
is
pointing
probably
out.
freezing. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
Jump in that
So
water.
Andrew sent me a clip of two of his favorite things tied in one: females and wrestling.
Oh.
They must have birthday at the same time.
What are
There you
those
go. Now
things?
tell everybody who that was,
Like
Andrew.
gelatos?
Mandy Rose and Liv Morgan.
Mandy Rose and Liv Morgan.
That's pretty hot.
And he
yeah.
sent that to
I'm
me.
I'm still jerking to Stacy Keebler and Trish Stratus, dude.
Right.
I-
Dude, I used to.
I'm
Yeah,
both-
no, I'm not
both
lying. Yeah,
Yeah. Same.
That's not lying.
Lita,
that's straight
gotta
up.
get, gotta get Lita
That's
in there
great.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah, so Lita, she did a little run recently. She came back for a run, and Trish Stratus has been looking real good on social media.
Oh, dude, she just posted like a bikini picture. I was like, I like took off my glasses and did the and then
You gotta
put
do
them
a
back on, and then I'm like, I was like,
Yeah.
ah, like,
Trish
holy
is,
shit!
Trish is
Like,
Canadian, by the way.
well, yeah, well,
Hey.
hey,
Yeah.
we like
All right,
you, Ed.
braggart, you can claim it. Okay.
we
she's
got,
hot,
we
you
got
know.
one. We
Canadian
got
has
one,
hot
baby.
women. Okay, you got that. All right.
Daddy
Yes.
too. I like
Who is?
Daddy better. Her tits are.
Oh. Are they real or
Yeah,
fake,
yeah.
Andrew?
They're fake.
Andrew, have you ever
That is
seen
the correct answer.
have you ever seen China's porn?
Oh my god! I
Oh,
swear I was gonna ask that, Marco. I have.
oh, I have,
No.
and
I
it's
have.
fucking disgusting. I'm sorry.
I've
have
seen a
not.
couple of them, so I'm just because like these dudes I work with, they're like, "That's not real." I'm like, "That's totally her." Like
I'm
that's
watching
Well,
it.
Boneloads
that-
and Bobby Nick are saying it like it's one of them things they regretted doing. I heard a
I'll
regret
report,
change.
I'll report on
For
it.
me, yeah, it's not.
I'll
It
watch
was not
again
good.
and report on it next episode.
Hey, Bobby,
my
Nick,
God.
That's so funny. I was
One
gonna
night,
ask you
one
that,
night,
Marco.
one night in
Or I was gonna
China,
ask that.
and
well, there's one night in China, and then there's another
Backdoor
one
to
where
China.
yeah, I
a
think
guy,
there's another one.
where there's
too,
a guy who acts like Mean Gene and shit, and like
yeah.
he
She's, like,
fucks her
green in
too.
it.
Like,
It's so weird. Yeah, she's like
Bobby
green
Nick
like the
seems like
whole.
he's got
It's so
PTSD
weird.
from watching that.
I do. I really do.
well, what'd you think about Benji's porn, dude? The fucking karate swap.
That was
That
funny
was funny as shit because the dads are all
Yeah.
like.
All right.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I did watch that. I went back and watched that.
I had to watch it just because,
I
like,
had to.
because Benji was like so proud of it. He's all like,
So
"Dude,
it
this is
is
the best."
right. Yeah, I had to. I googled it like immediately, dude.
Yeah, my friend showed me at work. He's all like, "Dude, you gotta watch it. It's fucking funny."
And it came
as
up
shit."
right away.
I mean,
yeah.
I love me some Bruce Lee, and when you can combine that with porn, I'm all in.
We
Come
should
on,
do
Because he's looking at the other dad, and he's all like, "What the heck?" And then they both go, "Whoa!" Like,
What is
I'll
this?
cop to it. I'll cop to it. Whatever.
Oh,
I thought it was
I've never
fucking great.
seen that is the correct answer.
Bobby, I'm gonna send it to you.
Oh my God.
okay, this fool's weak right here.
Bobby,
Could you be more specific, sir?
Bobby
Bobby or
Sam.
BF? Yeah, what do you want, bud?
Bobby,
Yes, sir.
we should do a Patreon exclusive professional athletes who did porn.
Oh.
There you go.
Hey,
Oh, I like that.
Andrew, I
And
see a
Andrew's got
niche
the
in-
noggin for thinking. He sees the dollar bill signs. You know,
Mm.
he's got the ideas.
The only other one I know of is like the girl from Survivor who did porn.
Well,
Hey now.
we'll have to see if we can do a celebrity porn segment next week, Andrew.
Yeah.
All right, but until then,
Hey now.
I shared this in the internet shite on the Ghetto Basement. You can see us, a lot of us on there on Mondays, Thursdays,
hold on,
and Saturdays,
Yeah,
8:05.
jumper.
Go ahead, bud.
Lightning just scored.
Oh yeah!
That's
Oh,
a not a
right.
that's not a yeah. That's a wah. That's a wah. The lightning just scored. Wah.
Oh,
I'm so used to you saying the Avalanche scored. I just went with the positive soundbite right away.
I
So.
know. Yeah.
Now we got to get a negative soundbite for him.
Just-
Brent's stoked right now.
Get the fucking the arty. Wah.
I got that one. There you go.
Look at that.
All right.
That robot has a good
Till the
jumper,
next
but
go.
like you can't.
All right, so
you
check
can't
it out.
dribble or
I
nothing
called
else.
this electronic cycle Jordan. They got this. They have these robots, and I'm sure you all been watching it. So I had it up for a while.
Look, I already stole the. I would steal the
Yeah.
ball. I'd be going the other way.
I think they're gonna have a whole team of them, Bones. This
Foul
is
him.
how
Give
they're
me
gonna
that.
control salaries in the
Block
NBA.
that.
They're
Look
just
how
gonna have
long
these
he's
guys
waiting.
play.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Look how long he's taking to wind up. I'm gonna swat that.
Look at this.
But if if he has enough time, he'll bang that shot though.
Right, if
you
it's
know,
all
if
if
he's
it's all
open.
robots.
Yeah. He's got a good shot, but
Well, I hope you all can
I
speak
don't feel
Chinese.
confident
So.
in his
Oh.
defensive skills. Like I'll probably just blow by him when he's dribbling like that. I'll steal the ball. I'll knock him over. He's not gonna get back up.
He's
I can speak
he's
Chinese.
be-
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa.
Yeah. I said he's better from the line than Shaq is, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. He's good for a shot. You can have him out there and kick it to him, and if no one's around, he'll bang the jumper.
The Konnichiwa is Japanese.
But he's a liability out there,
Bobby,
so you
Nick.
gotta pick
Well,
pick your
shit.
pick your spots when he's gonna play.
Como arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Oh,
Also
this you!
Sayonara. It's Japanese.
Japanese. Okay. There you go. I sold your asshole. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just talk like George Takei, you know. Be like,
Yeah, George Takei.
Agua.
On
Agua.
the View.
Agua.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh yeah, that View
He's-
fucking
he's
interview,
numbing.
Boneloads,
That was
dude. That was fucking ridiculous.
he's
He's all, I saw the
Korean.
crack
He's
of this
Korean.
little kid's ass. Now he's Japanese.
He was Japanese.
they
He
put him
talks
in an
about
internment
being
Was
a
he?
D.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
he-
that's right. That's
he was
right.
in the
He is
Japanese, like he was in
That's right,
Colorado
yeah.
because Colorado
Yeah.
had
I was in-
Japanese internment camps here.
Oh my. The
Right,
Japanese
right,
German
yeah.
kids, indeed.
But
oh
yeah,
my.
they quieted him because he was talking about his first gay experience as he was representing the country of Japan.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Like
He was like there, yeah, like I'm like,
Lost wants to
he's
see
like
the,
we were playing with marbles and like his mom didn't buy him new clothes, so his clothes were really small.
I
Oh.
only
I grew up
play
in
with
East
And he
Hello.
bent over
Sorry.
for the marbles, and I saw the lower back
I
of his
only
back.
play with
Like-
my marbles.
Oh, Andrew.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Ooh.
Did everybody catch that? He only
Yeah, what did
plays
he
Oh
with-
my
say?
gosh!
He says he only plays with his marbles.
oh,
Oh, and
Good
yes,
answer,
Lost.
Andrew.
You
All right,
already
yeah,
know
so
the
let's
answer
give a
to
last
that one.
question here. This
Yeah,
is
good-
controversy. I don't know.
good for you, Andrew.
Can they?
I'm just gonna go with
Or
yes.
will they be? All right, I'll double up on you, Lost. Or will they be trans robots and will they paint each other different colors to play on the other
Oh.
team? See, so
Good
the whole thing.
question.
Well, we mucked that up, didn't we? Okay.
Oh my!
All right. Oh my.
Did we discuss
Indeed.
the NBA draft yet?
Let's finish up on the NFL real quick here, and then you and Bones can talk about the draft. Shout out Blunt Girl. I hope you're here. We talked about this, but these are some of the big stories coming out of training camp. Of course, the Deshaun Watson, and then we talked about there's a quote.
I think he's
Go ahead.
gonna be suspended the whole year. No, if
Yeah.
or
So the
bust-
update on that is that he settled 20 lawsuits. Now I've totally lost count.
There's still
20
four more left.
Yeah, there's four
There's four more
Okay.
left.
All
But
right, I wasn't
regardless of
sure
how
of
that
the.
turns out, the league's still going to do their own thing and maybe hand out a suspension regardless.
That's a good point. Yeah, whether he's found
it's
guilty
gonna
or
be
not.
a
Yeah.
year.
Sorry, Bobby, my bad. What were you saying?
It's gonna be a
Keep interrupting.
year suspension at minimum.
A year suspension.
Oh, fuck him, dude. He's like basically Bill Cosby and OJ. Like, fuck him. Like,
Oh, he
Yeah.
wrapped in one. Yeah.
yeah,
So
Would you think-
OJ plus fucking Bill Cosby. Yeah, like,
Don't you think
you're
it was
saying
just
ban him
What?
for life.
wow?
Mm.
I think we should
Who's
get rid
that?
of him. Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Dude,
and then-
it's 20, dude. Like when you have like one, all right, we'll
Yeah.
like look a blind cheek. But fucking like when there's more than a dozen
Mhm.
Yeah,
and then another dozen, like, yeah, get the fuck out of here, dude. You're a fucking
how
psycho
rid-
fucking creep, dude. Like
ridiculous
what-
is this guy that he could have gone to like a place for
That's-
like extras, Like,
That was my
so
favorite
many.
Chappelle said that about fucking Bill Cosby. He's all like, all right, I could look a blind cheek with a dozen, but then there's 3 dozen. Like,
Right
you
on,
know,
right on,
like-
Blood Girl, right
And
on.
vodka. I
Vodka.
love that. I wish I was
Lemonade
Blunt
and
Girl right
vodka.
now. Then that's what I'd like to be doing. That sounds great.
yeah, no
Like a
shit.
Like a boss. Like a boss.
Get her
Yeah.
done.
Boss. What that boss do?
Oh, Andrew.
Yeah, well, hold on. What is
Which one you want to see, brother? That one?
no lost interest? Like, what was his last one?
His
What
last
that
one was.
boss do?
No,
Oh.
he had another one after that.
This one.
Yeah, I saw it for a second. I was like, oh, come on.
Yeah, they have that extra like
There we go.
Bobby Nick is the
Got
clip,
it.
man.
Gotta gather
They
those
got
clips
that
for next week.
extra wire.
Or Andrew can just show us his phone, whatever is easiest.
Yeah, whatever's
We
easy.
gotta,
Andrew's already got it all clipped.
we-
You know,
we
on
gotta
his phone.
seriously set up a Patreon.
You got Andrew. Send me those links, buddy.
Who's gonna pay for it?
And he's not talking about sausage.
$1 subscription.
I don't want to see Andrew on the news either. So
Dude. Owen seems to think I won't be able to make money doing that shit. There is a market for that
Oh,
shit.
absolutely.
Shit.
hold on.
Same
Did,
rate.
did you
Same
guys
rate.
mention that Denise Richards has joined OnlyFans now?
No. What was
Really?
that,
No,
breaking
I
news?
thought
Yeah,
her daughter did.
because her daughter joined, but now
Okay.
she has
She's on
joined
there.
too.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Breaking
She already did
news.
Playboy, you know.
Denise Richards,
Breaking
Charlie Sheen's
news.
ex, joins OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Who-
breaking
Yeah, I mean, if you're
news.
comfortable with showing your
Who is-
body,
who
and
is-
you want to get
Same
paid for
with,
it, go for it. Yeah.
Same with Mick Foley's daughter, Noelle.
Oh no,
She's on OnlyFans now too.
But yeah, I
Did
guess
she-
Charlie Sheen wasn't happy about that.
Did she show
Well, yeah,
That's
because
odd.
Charlie Sheen was pissed off, and that's why supposedly
did it.
that's
Yeah,
why
to
she's
support
doing
her.
it. Yeah,
That's cool.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
Did she show anything?
I don't know.
sure she
I
can.
just read it on Twitter and the Daily News kind of bullshit.
Did you
I
guys
mean-
ever watch
Oh.
Blue Mountain State? Denise Richards was in that.
Now
No,
again, you broke
Yeah.
up a little bit.
Mick Foley's
Oh, sorry.
daughter, did she show anything in her posts?
Penises.
We don't know.
Andrew,
Yet.
Andrew, Andrew, a blunt girl wants penises. Whip it out.
Oh,
Let's
gotta
see
get
that
them ratings
hog.
picked up, bro.
Let's go.
I can afford to
Yeah, there you go. Well, we hope you're enjoying that. Enjoy that, son. I hope you're not typing with prune hands. Don't drop your phone in the pool or anything. But I'm glad
Yeah.
you're here and participating with us, blunt girl. Like to see you. And Lost and everybody watching. We appreciate
With the
it. All right,
vodka.
let's go on in the
Can we
vodka.
take
Yeah, I
a-
noticed the vodka. Let's go up. We're going to move on to a little bit of NASCAR now. We've been following that from week to week, so we'll touch on that real quick. They Andrew, you beat me to the sound effect.
He's all
bro.
vroom
Andrew
vroom.
with the vroom.
That was awesome. That was
It's all
fucking awesome.
vroom. It's all racing and grunting.
I drive in a circle. Ooh.
You should have pulled one of your boats up, Bobby Nick. Or,
Yeah. Well,
or,
I usually save those for the ghetto basement, but
You're killing him.
I try to be a little more PC on this. So.
He hold.
That's
Yeah.
what we do. Okay. So we talked about, even though last week you might have heard us say they've been out in Sonoma for a couple weeks, it's true because they are making their way back to Nashville. NASCAR is moving from or traveling from Sonoma Valley back to Nashville to do their race this week. And but that'll be the wrong date up here. June
And they all
26th,
take
yeah,
the-
Nashville Speedway. They're calling it the Ally 400. Go ahead, Bones.
They get those big rigs and they put the cars in them, right? And drive them
Yeah, they
across
do, bro.
country.
And
Yeah.
matter of fact, I have a little bit of a physical a map, a demonstration of just exactly how they traverse across the country, and this will give you an idea of the kind of year they have right here. You see now, it already. Here we go. Starting Daytona,
Boom.
then they go out west.
LA, Vegas. There's Ronnie. Ronnie was there. You know he was there.
For sure.
Dang.
That's that Virginia. That's by Richmond. Bristol. I'm getting lost.
Yeah, that's Mississippi.
There's Dover, Delaware. Atlanta, Georgia, probably.
One of the Carolinas. Chi-Town? Yep. Freaking wine country now, all the way back.
So that just gives you a demonstration of how they travel. I'm gonna stop that audio.
It's crazy. It's like
All
not
over the
even like
place.
logistically, like, yeah, like you go from city to city.
So yeah, because they have the cars and those cars are pulled in the haulers, they don't fly or anything. They have to drive. They haul that all across the country. So the schedule has to be planned out accordingly. So I just thought that was a good way to demonstrate the kind of traveling that's involved in NASCAR. So they'll be in Tennessee this week in NASCAR.
Yeah.
I wonder if Canada has any version of like NASCAR or any kind of.
You
Probably
should be.
something. Probably
Like a
something.
Vancouver 500 or some shit.
Do you
Something like that, yeah.
do you ever pick up on NASCAR up there? Do they cover it in Canada or anything, Bobby Nick?
Oh yeah, I see it on TV all the time. But
Do you?
yeah, as far as like anything local,
That's
nothing.
interesting. I never pond. I mean, there's normally I think there's probably lots of local like dirt track racing and all that stuff probably in most
Yeah,
regions,
I know there
but
is
that's-
some stuff, but
that's a good question. Like you hear like
Like
Formula
they
1
just
racing.
started the Pikes Peak rally here in Colorado.
Bro, Pikes, that's no joke. I've watched that on.
That's
ESPN.
where they race up a 14,000 peak mountain, fucking in those Formula fucking cars.
We should come up with this.
The South Park guys have a fucking car in it right now too.
Yeah, in the peak itself.
Yeah,
Pikes Peak, man.
they fucking they bought this. Like, if you ever watched South Park, there's a restaurant here called Casa Bonita. Like, I went there I went there for my birthdays as a kid.
Yeah.
And my other friends' birthdays, and then it was gonna go under, and the South Park guys fucking bought it because there's a fucking South Park episode about
I
Casa
want to go
Bonita.
so bad. Yeah.
Oh,
It
dude, I've
seems
been
so
there like
amazing.
night. Dude, it was the worst Mexican food you've ever had in your fucking life. It was fucking nasty as shit. And there's fucking like cliff divers, like while you're eating sopapillas and shit. There's a puppet show. Fucking, there's these stupid caves, and like. I grew up here, dude, like fucking like going to it and then having them buy it, and like they're fucking gonna change it the fuck around. Like, I'm super stoked, dude, about it.
That is wild. That's wild. Well, I was at Colorado years ago, and we drove up Pikes Peak. It was probably 55 degrees on the ground. We were only allowed to drive 13 miles up the mountain because it was snowing so violently above that. They weren't letting people go beyond that. So we stopped at the little visitor store or whatever they have there. But it was dangerous. It was treacherous. It was threatening. It was intimidating driving down that, because they tell you drive it down in your low gear, because if you use the brakes the whole time,
it'll heat up. Yeah, they'll heat up and they won't fucking grab. All right, so like in 6th grade in Colorado, we had a thing called like outdoor lab. You either went to Pikes Peak or fucking Mount Estes, which are both 14,000 fucking peaks. And like I went to Pikes Peak and fucking just it's brutal, dude. It's fucking brutal.
Yeah.
They don't do it they don't do it anymore. So like no, I've seen the race. I'm just saying they don't send little kids up there anymore to camp out there for fucking like a month.
Yeah, they shouldn't, but it's beautiful going up. I mean, there's various lakes and bodies of water as you go up the mountain.
I know. Yeah, it's awesome, dude. But there's better
for anybody.
There's better spots in Colorado than that, though.
Yeah, we just had to see it because it's the one one of the ones you hear about. You know, so
Glenwood Springs is fucking like way better.
Went and visited Red Rock, even though there wasn't a concert at the time. But yeah, so that's cool, man.
I've been to Red Rocks like a bit. Yeah, like. I hate going to Red Rocks. I get like winded walking up the stairs now because I'm old.
Isn't that the worst? You walk up a flight of stairs and you're like breathing hard.
Oh yeah, dude, especially at Red Rocks. I'm all fuck this fucking goddamn fucking shit. Like, I'm like, where's the escalator?
People used to die in that race yearly. You would hear at least like once a year that somebody rode off the side of that mountain during that race for a while.
Oh wow!
And then they have like yoga at Red Rocks every fucking weekend. And I'm just like, I'm like, fucking fuckers. Like,
all right, so we'll take you up on this offer, Lost, if you're the Formula One guy, because I'm not a strong Formula One guy. But yeah, if you have any Formula One knowledge you ever want to kick, yeah, absolutely, you're welcome, bro.
Yeah, personally, I'm more interested in Formula 2, but that's cool.
I don't know if you saw last week, Lost, but we covered how Daniel Suarez has won. He won IndyCar F1, and then he won out at Sonoma, the first road course. So, but
I went to the Indy 500 in like 1999. So,
that's awesome.
Cool.
My mom's from Indy. My aunt and cousins still live out there, and they go every year. I went once, dude. Like, and I was the only thing I was stoked about was the checker flag in my like club sandwich.
There you go.
Because they
put
like
a great race for
me.
I saw monster trucks when I was a kid once.
Did you see Bigfoot? Was it on Sunday?
Yeah, it was pretty much like that.
Sunday.
I don't even remember who the hell I seen, but it was pretty fucking cool though.
Oh, last time I took Robert to fucking what's that monster Gravedigger was there and
Monster Jam.
yeah, Monster Jam. Yeah, we did that.
Monster Jam.
You got
It was-
Andrew.
It was loud and like I was like, I need a fucking respirator because you could smell the gas. Like,
Yeah, I often wondered that because they have it. Sometimes they have it in the indoor arenas around here.
hey, it was an indoor. It's where the fucking Avs are playing right now. Like,
Yeah. Especially if you got to buy them cheap seats where up where the fumes are collecting. You might not want that, but
oh, dude, every like 20 minutes, I'm like, hey, take a shit. Like when you drink coffee and smoke a cigarette, kind of thing. Like,
all right, real quick, we'll touch on the NASCAR standings. You got Chase Elliott in first place, Ross Chastain in second, Kyle Busch is in third, Ryan Blaney fourth, and Joey Logano is in fifth place in the cumulative points race during the year. So we'll
Where's
see
Kurt?
how that. Kurt
Busch.
What about Kurt? Let's see where-
You said
Yeah,
Kyle
Kurt.
Busch.
Yeah, we got Kyle. He's
No,
third.
I was just wondering about.
Or is there
That's
is there
all
a
good. Yeah,
Kyle
that's all good.
Busch?
I'm looking
I don't know
at it.
anything about fucking NASCAR, so
Yes, Kurt and Kyle are brothers, and they both race. Kurt Busch is currently 19th.
Oh, dang.
19th Boneloads.
Okay.
that sucks for Ronnie. So
Yeah, that's when I was born.
yeah, that's the only reason I know
right,
of him.
Lost?
Yeah,
me too,
man.
Me too. Me too, Marty.
Gotta go take a hike,
That's
man.
blowing up my phone.
Take a hike,
Yeah,
eh?
Don't you know you're busy?
All right.
You're like, call me after 8:30 Central.
Say, baby, I'm doing my thing right now.
All right. It is that time for our sports education statement. Or segment. I always say
Yeah.
statement. Segment.
I'll say that
Segment.
too.
Okay.
Statement.
All right. So this week, especially considering the news that Andrew reported on at the top of either the show, I did click the live button on or didn't. If you didn't see it, Andrew brought up the topic of the day, which was Roe v. Wade, and that ties into the conversation we're going to have about Title IX. Title IX was a program that was established in 1972 to even the playing field in collegiate sports for everyone, but particularly for girls and women. So this is the 50th anniversary of Title IX, and it was originally challenged by Dr. Bernice Sandler. In 1969, she was a professor at University of Maryland, and when she applied to get a higher position, she was told, "You come on too strong for a woman." And based on this statement and some other legal movings, Title IX was established, and it was in 1972. They had 10 years to make it a constitutional part of the constitutional amendment, but enough states hadn't ratified it in that 10-year period. So it's just simply a law and not a constitutional amendment. So, but yeah, that kind of jives in what's going on today, and that this was a program made to open things up for women, and then unfortunately today you have the Roe v. Wade decision. So, have you guys ever heard of Title IX thrown around before? I know I heard the term thrown around before, but anybody familiar with Title IX?
I went to college, so it was thrown around a lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
know all
that's
about the Roe v. Wade stuff, dude. Like, what they overturned was like to make every state choose like what they're gonna do with that stuff. It had nothing to do with like getting rid of like abortions in America. It had like they overturned it to make every state to like choose for it.
Yeah, based on state rights, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like already like Missouri, like fucking snap like that was like, yeah, abortions are illegal. Colorado, it'll always be legal here. So
Yeah.
same with California, where he's
you
at.
trying to get in, Andrew?
Eventually they're looking to abolish it completely.
That's not going to happen, though.
I hope not.
It's not going to happen. They did what they overturned was like they left it up to each state to rule it in each state. Has nothing to do with a federally level. Like it doesn't have anything to do with the whole entire goddamn country. Like It has to
Yeah,
do
but-
with
yeah, but you
every
know what?
individual state, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
but the thing
Yeah.
is, there's women in every state, so it should.
I
be
know,
legal.
dude. Hold on. Like, I totally
Sorry to say it,
I
but yeah.
totally agree. But that's not what it is, though. Like, fucking these fuckers are like, we're gonna fucking burn down DC because of this shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, that's not what it's about. Like, they
So-
overruled it to like fucking give it back to like every state to like choose for the state themselves. So every
Wow.
Bobby Nick.
state needs to vote for themselves.
Yeah, and I'm
And-
for that
Oh, the
as
grill.
opposed to limiting it
Bone
totally.
loads
But
is
Bobby
like,
Nick,
and where I'm at, it's never gonna fucking happen here, dude. Like it's
Right.
always there's a
Yeah, but
fucking-
it's already happening in some places already.
yeah. Well, fucking that sucks for those fucking southern states, dude.
Someone's grill's burning behind us.
whoa,
But yeah, there was a guy at my old job. He used to come up and rub my shoulders and then go, Title IX. He whispered in my ears. It was so creepy.
sorry, I'm
He was
overclicked.
joking, but he was just like, come up out of nowhere, like rubbing my shoulders and go, Title IX. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to fucking sue you. Get out of here.
What the fuck?
He was a
Oh,
total
hey.
jokester, yeah.
So, Bobby Nick, it's a little bit of a serious topic, but since we're on it, let's just finish it up real quick. Now, you have a different perspective on this because you're Canadian, so you have different laws, and you're not necessarily being affected directly by this. But how does it work up where it's open? You know, I guess it's pro-choice up there, or could you elaborate?
Yeah, as far as I know, all you can get an abortion anywhere in Canada.
Yeah, same with
Right.
Colorado, dude.
So-
like
Yeah, Colorado is actually more.
Colorado, like, dude, I have a gay
Good.
governor, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking like.
Well, no, Colorado is actually more lenient than California. California, you have to actually be kind of short term. Colorado, you can be a little longer term. I know someone personally that went from California to Colorado to get that done because they were further along. So, yay, Colorado, honestly. Like, props to them, man.
Nah, it's
Like
like
this,
it's my home
yeah.
state, man. This is where I was born.
yeah, like they're going to be very vital and helping a lot of people. They're going to be like harboring people. It's almost like World War II. You're like harboring freaking different people, you know? People are going to come to Colorado to free themselves from freaking persecution.
Yep.
Just like
yeah,
Lee.
it's a complex issue, and we're not going to solve it here tonight. That's for sure. But you can't help but talk about it.
I appreciate the fact though that we can all talk about it and all have different opinions and
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're all being
you know.
quite civil about it. But that's why I was curious as an outsider's point of view about how it's like being perceived up north. Is Canadian stations reporting on this, or
I don't really watch the news, so I really don't know.
Trudeau said something about it, so
I'm sure he did.
he
sure
said
Oh, yeah,
it,
he probably
he
did.
said it was fucked up, but
yeah, I'm sure he did.
it has
I know
nothing.
a lot of
It has
people
nothing to
hate
do about like it,
But I like it.
all the Supreme Court did was fucking make it up to every state to decide their own laws. That's all they did.
right? So I think
Yeah.
right, and to
it's
everybody
really
knowing
issues
that's the
with your
case, you
state.
should contact your
So
representative.
it had nothing to
and-
do with the Supreme Court. I don't know why they're like targeting them.
But
They're
like
just
Bobby was saying, yeah, Bobby makes a good point. Start
Yeah,
locally.
Yeah.
you got it right because it is going to be decided on that level now because they've taken the federal, off of
No,
it.
I had a fucking incident when I was 19 with a girl, and Planned Parenthood was there. After day pill, fucking same fuck, dude. Like this thing wasn't even a fucking it was a cell at that point. Like
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
didn't
there's a lot of layers
murder
of
a fucking
just a
36
little
week old.
jizz in an egg.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
Right.
19.
And that's the
and
whole
I was
argument
like,
of when the life is viable and when is the point where you shouldn't be doing that. So that's what needs to be debated, and it's a topic.
that's what's
bigger
scary
than us.
about too. They're all like, you can terminate it like right before it's born or something.
Yeah, like,
Like,
if I
that's
see
fucked up.
the
Like
the kid in the womb like dribbling and shooting and shit, I probably won't get rid of him, But if he's like looking weak, I'm like, sorry, dude.
that too. Like
I'm just kidding.
hold on, there's points where the kid has severe fucking syndromes and shit, and they could test that at fucking like 12 weeks,
Like he's only gonna be 5'5". He will never. He'll never be able to die.
or when he's born, he's gonna die 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's say there's a
So,
complication. Let's say there's a complication.
I agree with that. So
let's say there's a complication at like say 36 weeks, well into the pregnancy. It's almost birth time. What do you do then?
They could figure that
Yeah.
out before that, though, dude.
Yeah, but not all the time though.
All right.
Sometimes
Well,
things arise.
I guess
to
it's
lighten
just a
up the
rare case. Yeah, I don't know.
Before my
lighten up the
son was
story-
born, like he had
Okay.
both of his kidneys were deflated,
Mm.
and he was having kidney failure.
Cool.
R.I.P. little dude.
But then fucking he was born and fucking like he had a catheter for like 6 months of his like fucking life, like after he was born. And then
All right. So
his kidneys finally fucking inflated, and then I forget what the fucking terminology of like what he had, but that was scary as shit, you know.
Yeah, Blunt Girl has a good point there, and that's the women's perspective. And
yeah, I was going to let
what you
Marco
said is-
finish his
it's
point,
scary.
and then I'm going to go and see what a woman's point of view is. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Marco.
Oh, he's good now, but it was fucking scary as shit, dude. Like,
Fun Girl says, as a woman with a daughter,
Yeah.
it's scary to me. People are telling us what to do with our bodies. You can
no,
have
I don't like that either.
personal belief, but why does it have to be for everyone? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And yeah, it's like if men were giving birth, this wouldn't even be an issue. Like there would be no
No.
freaking question.
Dude, all right, the worst documentary I've ever seen. It was on HBO. It was about this lady. Her dad like raped the shit out of her, and
Oh.
she got pregnant by the dad,
Ugh.
had a baby, and then she hates her son because her son fucking looks just like her fucking dad.
Oh.
And her dad got like life in jail, and then like they interview the kid. He's like, I just want to kill myself every fucking day. Like, he's like,
Yeah.
I'm a product of rape and
Yeah.
fucking incest. Like,
Yeah, you know who was unwanted? I was just reading today. I've been watching this thing, like documentaries. Saddam Hussein. None of his parents wanted him. He grew up with his uncle. And just from day one, he freaking hated humanity.
oh, his kids are the
Oh.
worst too, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Houday and Kusei, like they would
Yeah.
go to like Baghdad University to kidnap women and like just do the most like fucked
Yeah.
up things to them. Like they would feed them to dogs. Like it was
That's what happens
fucking
to
crazy.
people that,
Like,
are unwanted. You grew up fucked in the head, sadly.
yeah, nah. So no, I'm totally for abortion.
And there's no
I just
resources
want
to,
everyone to know that
take
I'm
care
for
of them.
abortion.
Yeah.
I have a question about this. What if if the girl doesn't get an abortion, she dies?
Yeah, exactly. There's another
Yeah,
reason.
that's another reason. Yeah,
Things
Right,
are perfect.
medical reason.
Just like that. Yeah, there's got to be exceptions to the rule, man.
Yeah,
With
there's gotta
everything.
be. There's
There shouldn't be black and white. There's got to be a gray area.
Yeah, there totally needs to be a gray area because
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely.
I don't
believe-
think killing a kid though at like the fucking third trimester, that's not okay. Like you already knew you
I
were
mean,
you knew you
yeah,
were
yeah,
pregnant
you know-
for fucking a while. Like
You know
Yeah.
what? I agree.
I agree.
I agree with you until there's a certain circumstance which is beyond anybody's control.
because dude, I watched
Or a
this
late
one
term
doctor like explain
termination.
how he does abortions and like it was fucked up. I was like, I felt bad.
Oh, absolutely. It's a horrible process. It's horrible.
Yeah,
to
he's
think
all like,
about.
I see a face, I see fucking this, and I'm
Mhm.
crushing it, and I'm fucking murdering a fucking kid.
Oh,
You know, like
yeah,
That's why I was
little
like, yeah.
baby.
yeah, like it's all right. So like first
Yeah,
trimester,
sensitive subject, man.
I'm okay. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's totally sensitive.
Yeah, it is. It's a tough topic, and all, but we got to,
There
it's
are-
what's happening today, so we figured we touch on that a little bit.
There
Yeah, and
are
there's like a
there are cases there though. If the woman doesn't have the abortion, she dies. Like
Oh yeah, there are times
yeah,
where they
that's-
tell the woman that if you don't, it's either you or the child. I'm sure that is.
Yeah, and there's sadly there's going to be some places that are going to be like, well, pick, or there's a matter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I
gonna-
hope
you're just
some
gonna- you're just
combination
gonna
of
die then.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah, exactly.
legislation and common sense and birth control or whatever mix it needs to be, to resolve these issues, because it's not going to be any one solution. It's going to be it's going to be a mix, and different states are going to choose different ways depending on
And just like
culture
everyone's
in those
saying,
particular states.
gay
Well,
men's rights, they're not
there's
gonna
already
stop that.
7 states that have like Missouri passed it today that it's illegal to have an abortion.
Yeah, immediately. They couldn't
Yeah,
wait to do it.
immediately, and then Oklahoma, and then fucking.
Yeah, there have been a lot of responses. I read a response today from Dick's Sporting Goods, and the CEO stated that they would cover the cost up to $4,000 for travel and medical reimbursement if an employee has to seek an abortion in another state.
Elon Musk.
I seen your
Elon
tweet about
Musk
that.
said
I
that
dig
too. So
I dig that.
So yeah, there's been so
Tesla
much
did
just
that.
That's good. That's a good leader. You know?
instantaneous reaction in both directions. So we haven't seen or heard the end of this.
What was your joke? What was your joke on that tweet?
Oh, because it was Dick's Sporting Goods. I said it's ironic that it was Dick's that got us into this mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I
And now
guess it'll be
Dick's going
Dick's
to
that
pay
gets them out of it.
$4,000 to get us out. So yeah, but it's
Dick's
unfortunate.
Sporting Goods, the store.
Yes, sir. Dick's Sporting Goods, the store, has made that available to their employees, up to $4,000. All right, fellas. Well, looky here. We've been on the air an hour or so.
that got real serious. Like,
Yeah, it did. Well, we
Real
always like to
serious.
go there,
Sometimes,
but
hey,
beginning with the
it's one of those
topic. and
days.
I'll
I'm like,
be-
I could just wear a
Real
condom and avoid
Real
that.
It's more than sports sometimes, you know?
I appreciate the conversation.
Real
Real quick, Andrew.
Yeah, who's calling you, Andrew?
Answer.
Yeah, I want to hear it. Put it on speakerphone.
Huh.
Yeah, we'll tell her off.
He's like, hey, baby.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, hey, it's Kim K. Pizza Way right now.
Hey, girl.
I can talk.
I'm doing a podcast right now. I can't take your call.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew.
Come on,
You gotta hit him like
Miss you,
that, Andrew.
Boys this weekend, I think Cesaro makes an appearance.
All right. So what Andrew is talking about suddenly is the big
Suddenly.
wrestling pay-per-view he's looking forward to, the AEW against the New Japan Wrestling in Forbidden Door. And he thinks that Cesaro is going to be there in place of Bryan Danielson. Is that correct, Andrew?
Correct. And I think Moxley is going to win. And it'll be Punk versus Moxley for the championship.
I agree with that, sir.
I have a question. Andrew,
Yes.
who's the hottest girl in all of wrestling? Like AEW, NWA, WWE? Who's the hottest right now?
Oh.
Yeah, right
Randy
now.
Rhodes.
If you had your choice,
His head just
Right now.
exploded.
Just one.
if you had your choice for one to be in your bed right now, who would it be?
Mandy Rhodes. Hands down.
Oh,
I'm going Julia Hart.
Ooh, also a good choice.
Mandy Rhodes.
Man,
Either Mandy Rhodes or Liv Morgan.
It's like Dusty Rhodes' kids or kids.
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
like his grandkid, like
Oh my god.
or niece or some shit.
Start getting weird when we get into our favorite wrestlers' grandchildren and everything.
Yeah, no, it's
Getting
I'm like,
Getting weird, fellas.
have
hey,
you have you
Lost has a good idea here. Forbidden
But
Door
Andrew's
could
younger,
be the
you know.
title
Andrew's like 12
of,
years younger.
of our celebrity porn special.
have you seen
Oh.
Roddy Piper's fucking daughter? Like, prima.
Really?
Glad
Yeah.
Andrew's
Not yet.
forbidden backdoor, so we don't get no copyright infringement. Or anything. We gotta
There
change
you
it up a
go.
little
There you
bit.
go.
Andrew's forbidden backdoor.
We have to have a segment of Andrew's like favorite female wrestlers from the past
Oh,
too.
there's a bug on my phone. Get out.
Great
Oh,
suggestion.
What is that
Lost.
thing?
That's a great name for
Gnarly.
a segment.
I also,
Hold on, breaking news. 1-1, Andrew.
Tie game.
Fuck yeah!
Labs.
All right.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, there he is. There he is.
My boy. Thank you, Andrew.
All right, y'all. Well, we hope you enjoyed your night so far. We got a couple more clips. I got a clip of the week I'm going to share with you, and then we're going to pull this train into the station, boys. Okay.
Yeah.
All righty.
Thanks for having me. Bobby.
Oh, thanks for being here, dude. You bring a lot to the show. We appreciate you. Yep. The more the merrier. All right. Here's one of our clips of the week. I got 2 clips of the week for you. But this one is Al Kitty, soccer superstar. Check out the game.
The Black Cat is on the field. First touch is exceptional. The movement is outstanding. The Black Cat line through. Brilliant! Brilliant goal!
No,
That can't be
that did
real.
not happen.
Come on, Marco. What do you mean, bro? Check it out. What are you saying?
I'm all like,
That's so
The
funny.
movement is outstanding.
Fuck
The Black
yeah!
Cat
Go
line
get it!
through. Brilliant goal!
so that happened last week, literally.
That's
One more
not
time.
photoshopped
First
at all.
touch is exceptional. The movement is outstanding.
How amazing
Black
is
Cat
that?
line through. Brilliant!
I thought that was funny. Hey, Marco, I had to look at it a couple times myself, bro.
I was like,
I'm like, I got that.
I saw the kick to the corner. I was like, no.
I watched those videos of cats being scared of cucumbers.
Catch being scared of you.
Oh, dude, they like flip the fuck out. They think it's a snake or something.
Wow.
All right, go ahead. Sorry, I'll be
No,
quiet.
that's quite all right, dude. We got Wink. You did that one. All right, let's go down some of these. What we got here? Boom. We got Andrew. Of course, he's a human sports ticker. If he ever gets his Instagram working again and starts putting reels on there, you can see Andrew on Instagram at sportsman7253. You got that thing working yet, Andrew?
No.
Andrew, come on.
That's just never
All
getting
right, man.
reinstated.
Get on it,
Andrew
boy.
is current.
I have a
All right.
problem. It's really pissing me off, actually.
Yeah.
What's
He's having
the
technical
problem?
difficulties.
It won't let me post anything on Instagram.
We'll start a new Instagram then.
He already
I
has
mean-
3.
Yeah, I know, because like every time it popped, same with you, Bobby, Nick. Like it's all Bobby, Nick, someone you might know. And I'm like, I'm already friends with this guy. Like,
Some of Andrew's Twitters or Instagrams are NSFW, if you know what I mean.
yeah.
Not suitable. There's our dude. All right, so that's Andrew. Who else we got? Wink. There's Bobby Nick. We appreciate Bobby Nick being here and pointing out all the comments to me and bouncing off stuff and comparing things and getting that Canadian perspective on some of the stuff we talk about. Appreciate you, bro.
Thanks a lot.
See him. Boom, right
Oh, Canada. Yeah.
there. Uh-oh. You gonna start singing?
I don't know that the rest of that. Like I've only heard of Avs
Our
games.
home and native land.
There you go. They play it at every Avs
Yeah.
game I've ever been to. They do the national anthem and then the Canadian national anthem.
Yeah. I only really know it when I go to a hockey game or a Blue Jays game.
Right?
Right.
Every Avs game they play it, so
Guys, look at all these gnarly bugs
All right.
I've never seen before crawling on my phone today.
Uh-oh.
Whatever.
Oh man. Yeah, the weather's picking up. I guess the bugs are getting more active.
They are here too.
All right. Well, y'all, we appreciate you joining us tonight live for the Sports Heads, episode number 7. We're going to pull this train into the station, but before we do, I want to leave you with one more clip of the week, funny sports clip. We hope you enjoyed hanging out with us. We hope you have a great weekend. Thanks to Lost and Blind Girl and
You can't
everybody
get
else
destroyed.
we saw in the chat. I'm trying to get that chat back up.
I missed
See the
that.
Comments. I'll play it a
R.I.P.
couple more times.
Oh.
he was like Kobe.
Okay, was that? Yeah, so I think there's a little bit of audio to it. Let me plug this up.
The kid alive still?
Wait for it. He says, look.
That's a charge. He was outside the cylinder.
Both.
I was saying, I want one more. Yeah.
They both went down. Oh.
There you go.
The Yankees are losing finally.
Going the other way.
3-1.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah, he's outside the cylinder. See, that little thing, that blue thing is the cylinder. That's a charge.
Yeah, so that's what.
That's great defense.
Yeah, Scott.
Before we go,
Go.
we should actually address, that.
What we got here?
Curious
That's
to know what you
offensive.
guys think about women playing in men's professional sports. And I wonder, does
that's
he
very-
mean like
Leah Thomas.
Leah Thomas, I guess, is banned.
She
Yeah,
should
lost.
be, dude. It's fucking.
Yeah, it's
It's
unfair
fucking
ban.
crazy.
Yeah,
It's
I guess
fucking dumb as
that's
shit.
a whole
Dude.
nother discussion.
If you see her, dude, she's like fucking like Arnold Schwarzenegger, like next to a little fucking girl. Like it's
this
Well,
this is actually a thing now? Women are playing in men's sports, or like
yeah, in America,
No.
yeah. Well, they were.
Well, the
Well,
people that
not-
are transgender are entering the opposite sexual
This-
competition
Oh,
than what
okay.
I'm
they
gonna
were
call this
born.
guy a dude because he's a fucking dude. He has a cock and balls, and I have nothing against trans people, by the way, but like he was like number 556, like in the men's fucking college league, and then I'm a transgender, and now he's like fucking number like 3. You know, like yeah, like.
Yeah, so my whole thing is I'm the same way with you. I'm not against what anyone wants to be. And
yeah.
perhaps they should have their own category for that, but I do not think it's fair to do as what you're saying when you're ranked low in one particular sex or gender and you decide, okay, I'm going to change and have a benefit from it. It's fine if you want to do that, but it's not fine for the people who have been pursuing that career since they were children, getting up every day and playing hockey.
No, and his
swimming and
teammates
everything.
his teammates like spoke out about it. They were like, "It's fucking uncomfortable." Like
Right,
they
so I'm not
fucking
against
literally
that. I
said
believe
that
they should-
shit. It's
they
not
should have
fair
their
to
own-
fucking girls, man. Like, yeah, have a
No.
fucking trans women fucking sport, dude, where he's
Maybe the
fucking
league, yeah,
fighting
maybe get like a
other,
different league. Yeah.
Yeah.
but not
Uh,
against
and then-
biological women. It's not. It's
Okay,
not right.
so Lost elaborated a little bit, and he's talking about women
Yeah.
guards could totally play in the NBA, and you see a lot of the double WNBA women, and there is this talk of evening the playing field, if you will, or evening the court, and you do wonder if that day will ever come when women are integrated into all the professional sports, whether it be basketball or baseball. And you already seen the women are making strides as far as becoming coaches and position coaches in the NFL. So I don't know how long it'll be until we have a player.
I want to see women kicker in the NFL.
Yeah, it's like that movie Necessary Roughness. Like Kathy Ireland's the fucking field goal kicker.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
she kicks the guy in the balls for giving her shit. Like,
well, there you go. Well, fellas, Andrew, how you feeling, buddy? You still okay?
Doing okay.
Andrew,
All right,
hanging
that's
in
good,
there.
man.
you need to go out and get some sun, buddy. You're like
Yeah, they got you
pale,
on that ivermectin.
Yep.
pale as shit.
Controversy, Boneloads.
You need some
Yeah,
vitamin D
vitamin
from
D,
the
man.
sun.
Take-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, no vitamin D from Vinny no more, though.
yeah.
you know?
Go outside, dude. Tell him you want to go outside, man.
When it's nice
Put on
outside.
some sunblock. Yeah, just chill out there.
Did you enjoy yourself tonight, Andrew? Did you have a good show?
Yeah, I did.
All right, that's
Yeah.
very good. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
That's what it's all about, my man.
And with that, we're going to say goodbye to everybody. We appreciate everybody being here. Andrew, I hope you feel better soon, brother. Boneloads out on the West Coast. Good seeing you again, brother. Nice to see you. Bobby, Nick, my extra brain cell and everything. Appreciate you helping me out with the chat and whatnot and keep me on the right path. Marco,
Hey, no problem,
thanks
man.
for joining us, brother. We are the Sports Heads. That was episode 7. Peace and love. And we'll see you all next time we see you. We out.
Peace.
There you go. We got some Carl. Hey, Carl, what's up, buddy? Got your comment up. Good to see you in there. He wants to see as many women as possible. I'm sure that's what he's going to do right after this. Well, take care.
That's right.
We're
He's
out.
gonna watch some
and we'll
porn.
see you. Later, fellas. Have a good weekend.
Peace.